Hello, we are the Fourth Estate. I'm Jenna Barker.
And I'm Bert Paulson. And here's what's going on at CHS this week.
So first off is State Speech and Drama in Havre with Margaret Swan.
Thank you, Bert and Jenna. This year at State Speech and Drama in Havre, there are 5 students competing, including Jenna Barker, Carrie Nelson, Carly Bear, Jordan Mills, and Alex Huffman. And here's a short interview with Carrie Nelson saying how she felt about the whole thing.
Hi, I'm Carrie Nelson. I am a junior. I do dramatic duo in speech and drama. My partner is Carly Bear. As a team, we've all been doing really, really well this year. I don't think there's ever been a meet where none of us made it to finals, which is always good. Carly and I placed 4th at divisionals, so that was exciting. I think state's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting for me personally because I've never been to state, but I think it's going to be fun. We're definitely going to be working really hard. So yeah, Carly and I's piece, it's basically we're husband and wife during the Russian Revolution and communism. That's pretty much how I can summarize it for you.
Thank you, Margaret. As the senior on the Speech and Drama team, I also want to say thank you to both Mr. Reynolds and Mrs. Buswell. You guys have done so much for me in the past 4 years, and I'm really glad that I joined Speech and Drama my freshman year and how much I've gotten out of it. So thanks.
Senior night's always a big night here at CHS. I talked to girls, seniors, and their coaches about what significance senior night has mean to them.
I think senior night represents a moment for not only the team to recognize the impact that the senior players have had on the program, but for the community to come together and for even the members of the visiting team and their fans, to recognize the importance that our seniors have within our programs. I haven't been here very long, but to me, senior night is a representation of how we honor our seniors and how we identify the things that they've done to help build our culture.
It's kind of like represents how far I've gotten, and I've stuck with my sports for 4 years, and I think that finally getting to this point is really important to me. The fact that it's at home is really important to me because I get to represent Conrad and be there for all the fans, and my family gets to come to those ones, and it's a really enjoyable time for the crowd, I feel like, because it is our home gym. Sophomore year, I shot on the wrong end of the gym, and honestly, that's not my favorite, but it is the funniest moment. I look back on it and I'm like, all right, well, what an idiot, but I think it was really funny because everybody was kind of upset except for Delane, who was laughing her butt off on the bench.
There's many students here at CHS that have jobs outside of school. Here's Austin and Ben covering students with those different jobs.
Hey, I'm Ben Rauscher. I'm Austin Padilla. And we interviewed some bosses on how their student employees handle their jobs in school.
We hire students just because we know that students need experience. They need jobs. We try our best to work around their schedules because academics is very important. But a lot of times, their academics take up a lot of time. And so we have to hire a lot of students in order to compensate for that. And then once certain sports, their season is over, well then we have an overabundance of students in the kitchen or even in the farm store at the time, and it makes it hard to delegate work so that everyone has something to do. And it ends up being where some people don't get as many hours as they expected. It's hard to work around their schedule, but we try to do our best.
Okay.
It does, but it really depends on the student's personality. Some students do really well because they have a really good work ethic. Some students, their work ethic is, their focus is in other places other than work.
We actually make that work out really well. The high school students are able to come in after school, and we typically save some tasks and stuff that they can help with. And then since our hours are we're open on a Saturday, works really good so that the students can get a few more hours, enhance their paycheck a little bit, and then they're good, valuable help for us on Saturdays. So it's not working around them, it's working with them. Really good. As most of you probably know, my wife taught at the high school for quite a few years, so she was able to give us some guidelines on, who would be good prospective employees. The unfortunate part is, and you two are a good example of this, it's hard for us because sports interfere a little bit with being able to work. So, we have to find kids that aren't involved in the sports as much. But it works really well for us to be able to find a couple of high school students to employ.
Thanks, Ben and Austin, and thanks to the businesses that hire high schoolers around the community. It's very appreciated by every single one of us. Also upcoming is divisional wrestling, which will be held in Shelby, and after that is state in Billings.
Signing off, I'm Greg Paulson, State Class at CHS.
And I'm Jenna Barker, and have a great day.